K-pop lovers. Welcome back to Kpop Hotline, your go-to source for all the latest updates, hot gossip, and exciting facts from the world of K-pop. From your favorite idols' comebacks, behind-the-scenes drama, to viral news, everything is right here. So stay tuned, because everything that's hot in K-pop is only on Kpop Hotline. A magnificent night was recently etched into history at Goyang Stadium, where extreme weather that should have been a hindrance instead transformed into an artistic element, turning BTS's concert into a world-class cinematic masterpiece. The torrential downpour soaking the entire stadium did not dampen the spirits of thousands of ARMY who had filled their seats since the beginning. Dressed in colorful raincoats or even without any protection at all, the sea of fans stood firm, as if ready to face anything to witness their idols in action. The rain, which initially fell as a light drizzle, gradually transformed into a heavy torrent drenching the slippery stage floor, yet the roar of the cheers only grew louder, competing with the sound of raindrops hitting the earth. As the stage lights began to glow, every falling droplet was caught by the light, creating a crystal curtain that turned an ordinary concert atmosphere into something deeply poetic. Among all the BTS members performing with incredible energy, Kim Taehyung emerged as the center of gravity, pulling every eye toward him. With wet hair clinging to his forehead and an intense facial expression, Taehyung created an atmosphere that is difficult to describe with words. Every small step he took on the slippery stage seemed to slice through the silence, locking the audience's gaze solely on him. There was a different emotional depth that night. Taehyung wasn't just singing. He was storytelling through every movement. During one segment of a song, Taehyung stood still, allowing the rain to drench his entire body. The dim spotlight falling on his wet face created the illusion of a poignant scene from a drama film. Thousands of phones were immediately raised to capture this rare moment, which within minutes exploded across social media as the most iconic concert highlight of the year. The costume he wore added to the aesthetic impression. The wet fabric clung to his body, forming an artistic silhouette that accentuated every curve of his movement. The audience seemed to hold their breath every time he moved a hand or tilted his head, as if every small detail was part of a dance with thousands of raindrops. Dramatic visuals usually produced through music video editing were presented by Team Live that night without any artifice. Reaching the most emotional part of the song, he closed his eyes and let the sound of the rain merge with the rhythm of the music, creating an unplanned yet perfect harmony. His vocals remained stable and strong, piercing through the roar of the rain and striking the hearts of listeners without a hint of hesitation. He even frequently flashed a slight smile as the weather became more extreme, as if treating the rain as a new friend accompanying him on stage. Fans in the front row testified that when Taehyung looked up at the sky and let the rainwater wash over his face, the sight felt so magical that it brought some of them to tears. Despite the treacherous stage floor, Taehyung continued to approach the edge to greet his fans with a warm smile that did not fade even though his face was covered in water. The stadium cameras capturing a close-up of his face showed streams of water on his cheeks that looked like the climax of a drama film, an image that went viral instantly and was dubbed one of the best shots in the history of BTS concerts. His movements, usually precise, now felt more fluid and free, following the rhythm of nature, where the glisten of light reflecting off the stage surface made him look as if he were dancing on living water. As the song slowed, Taehyung walked slowly through the rain, letting the silent atmosphere speak louder than movement. His emotion-filled gaze caused thousands of spectators to fall silent, lost in a moment of profound tranquility amidst the storm. For many, that night was about Taehyung, the rain, and a meaningful silence. However, the emotional peak occurred after the final song ended. As the members gathered in the center of the stage for their closing bow, the heavy rain suddenly subsided, as if nature itself was making room for a moving farewell. Taehyung stepped forward beyond the other members with a sincere smile radiating under the warm stage lights, creating a beautiful contrast with the cold air around him. He raised one palm, letting the remaining raindrops fall onto his skin, a simple gesture that again brought the audience to tears, feeling that Taehyung was truly enjoying the moment with them. In a soft yet powerful voice, He expressed that the night was one of the most precious memories of his life. He referred to the rain not as an obstacle, but as a friend who came to beautify their stage. Those words immediately became a viral quote across various digital platforms. The live broadcast cameras again captured his calm and grateful expression, making ARMY watching from home feel a sensation just as strong as those present in the stadium. Before finally leaving the stage, Taehyung did the unexpected by walking toward an uncovered area of the stage to get drenched once more. There, he picked up a flower given by a fan that had withered and soaked in the rain. He held the flower tenderly to his chest as if it were a priceless treasure. Before stepping away, he again looked up at the sky with his eyes closed amid spotlights that created a star-like effect.